All right, we've got a John Deere Ground Force 2-speed tractor, and it's got a problem. In first gear, you get no response from the pedal. You go to second gear, only the right wheel spins, and if I'm in reverse, nothing, no response. So we're gonna put this thing up on the rack and try to figure out what's wrong with it. So of course we're gonna lift it with a 2-ton chain hoist because, you know, that's just a lot of fun for the little guy to raise his tractor up with a crane and fix it himself. So we raised up the tractor and had a look at it and figured out that there's 2 screws that we need to take off, and they are right in that area there. Two Phillips head screws right behind the axle there. So I'll remove those with a driver here. And this will allow the seat to come off. So you can see the seat is slid up in here with these 2 forks and clicks in, and it's held by 2 screws right here through this hole here, these holes here. So we have the seat out of the way. So now we can see the wiring. And we started looking into the wiring, and we noticed that one of the wires has a bad connection. It's kind of intermittent. It's the red wire right there that goes to this motor. It's kind of touching every now and then. Most of the time it doesn't work. But we just get some pliers and squeeze that. It's connection's kind of loose. So you can see this crimp terminal here. It's not a very good fit onto the end of the motor, so I'm just gently squeezing it a little bit. And then I'll plug it back in. Here's the blue one. The red one you can't really see, but you can feel it. So I can plug that in, and now I feel it's a good snug fit. Now I'll just do a quick test before I put it all together. Here's first gear. Yep, both wheels, reverse. Yep. Second gear, what, pretty fast? Yeah, everything's working great. So I guess what happened is the switch must, the acceleration switch, it must apply power to both wheels either in parallel or in series. And when it's in parallel, then only the right one would work. But when it's in series, that would mean it would be like going slower because the voltage would be dropped across both batteries. In that case, none of it would work because there was an open connection in this other motor, in the left side motor. So that's why the right wheel would move sometimes, the left wheel would never move. So we're gonna button it up and get it back down on the ground. So to do that, we just put the seat back in here, click it back into place, run the 2 screws back in the bottom, and then let it down on the ground. All right, John Deere tractor is back down on its 4 wheels and ready to go.